This movie, I believe, is probably one of Disney's and Pixar's best movie ever. Probably the top notch. It was the very first one. And now you Disney Pixar fans out there already know what I'm about to talk about. It's the first one. The first crossover between Disney and Pixar. Oh yeah, the big crossover before crossover was a thing. Toy Story 1. A movie about jealousy, hatred, denial, being your true self. This movie has a lot of stuff into it. And I just watched it like 3 weeks ago, in the year 2020. And this 1995 blockbuster hasn't got old or dwindled at all. And today, I'm about to dive into one of my favorite cartoons or favorite animated movies of all time, Toy Story 1. What's up, world? Welcome to another episode of Movie Breakdowns. I'm your host, Ali Zakka, and what is Movie Breakdowns? It's a movie review series where we look at new and old movies, give them grade A to F, plus minuses, counts. Also, I have a Patreon, and on this Patreon, you can sign up and get movie reviews that come out on YouTube and Facebook. You can get not just movie reviews, but my first thoughts on movies, trailer reactions, trailer reviews, and a lot more. Also, you get first come, first serve when you ask for a movie review. And on top of that, if you're watching this review right now and there's a movie you want me to rewatch, put it in the comment section below. And I'll try to get to it as best I can. For that Patreon, make sure I definitely get to it. If you put in the comment section on YouTube, when I finally get around to it, I'll definitely get it. Now, and don't forget, I won't forget about you too. It's there, it's just in the works. Like I still have to do Chopper, I believe the movie's called, the Australian movie. And then This Is England. I finally found it. So I'm excited to review that in the next couple of days. Now, let's go ahead and get to today's review of Toy Story 1. This movie is so good. So good. I remember watching it as a kid and enjoying every bit of it. Like before Incredibles came out, Toy Story 1 was my favorite Disney movie. And then I watched it a few weeks ago while working on, what was I working on? One of the Harry Potter's reviews. If not Harry Potter, I was working on Avatar The Last Airbender review. And it came on TV. And I watched it from beginning to end, and I can quote every single detail of it, like every single thing, from Buzz's introduction to the Pizza Planet scene to them escaping Sid's backyard to trying to get into the car and chase down Andy's moving car. All of it is so good. And this movie, the animation, it held up today. It's still great animation. The acting, the voice acting in this movie is phenomenal. Like Tim Allen and Tom Hanks, when I see them in person, I say that's Woody and Buzz Lightyear. Like when I seen Tom Hanks in Castaway, I'm like, why is Woody on the island by himself? He's not Forrest Gump, that is Woody. And when I see Tim Allen as like Santa Claus, I'm like, that's not Santa Claus, that's Buzz Lightyear. So it's just those little things like that when a character, when the voice acting is done so well that it matches the the character, and you only see that character when you watch him in other films. That's how you know they did a phenomenal job. And like, I don't know what else to say about this movie. It's such a great movie. Like, the animation is phenomenal, the music is phenomenal. Like, and I'll try to watch it as being like as, you know, subjective as possible watching this movie. And this is a childhood favorite of mine. But I can tell you, I have a lot of childhood favorites. And I can tell you those movies are garbage when you really break them down. And when I break down Toy Story, it does not disappoint. When I watch this movie, I'm like, dang, it is still so good. And it holds up. And you don't have, there's not like things you look at and it's just like, nah, how we get to this point? How did I get to that point? No, it all flows. It flows how Buzz and Woody gets lost. When Woody was trying to get Buzz to look at something so he can throw him behind a bookshelf so he doesn't get found by anybody and end up knocking him out the window, and then Woody get tossed out himself. And then, you know, he tries to redeem himself and show like, hey, Buzz not made up, we're here. But when he shows the gang that, you know, Buzz is here, but Buzz is like having a mental breakdown, which is something that as a kid I didn't even realize I was happening. Then you watch the movie and you know he's depressed and has a mental breakdown, which is really sad and really adult-like when you think about it. But this isn't his kids movie, which Pixar does a lot of dope stuff in their kids movies anyway, so I shouldn't be surprised. But Woody has Buzz's arm and he's waving it to the gang, and the gang's like, oh my gosh, he killed Buzz. And think about this, if you had a friend of yours arm and you're waving it around, yeah, that'd be psychotic. So the toys are looking at this as a human perspective, like, dude, you just murdered Buzz Lightyear and he kept his peace. What kind of sick person are you? Like, it is so great. A lot of things I quote from this movie still to this day, like, you're a strange little man. Buzz can give me a hand and he throws his arm up. Like, those things I quote still to this day, and it's such a great movie. It's such a great movie. As a kid, I remember being terrified of some of Sid's toys. Been watching as an adult, I'm like, they're just misunderstood. They're different, but they're misunderstood. But unfortunately, they didn't talk like Buzz and Woody did. And I always thought that was odd. Still to this day, I thought that was odd. Why did Andy toys talk, but Sid toys didn't? They could have got mutilated, so that's why they couldn't talk. Talking about mutilation, like, this movie got some deep stuff into it. But all right, let's jump into it. So what's the movie about? The movie's about this cowboy doll named Woody, and he is Andy's favorite toy. Andy has cowboy poster all over the place. He has like cowboy bed sheet, cowboy this, cowboy that. Well, on his birthday, and every year the toys get together and listen to Andy's birthday. It's a big event. They all listen to what's gonna who's getting brought into the house, what new things, what new toys. And at first they're like, no new toys are getting brought in. Everybody's like, okay, cool. But Andy's mom has a surprise, and this surprise is Buzz freaking Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear. And he's this action figure who's like the modern age action figure. Like, this is 1990, and this is like when toys really start getting more complex. Get different types of toys. Like, really, the 90s, 80s, like, think about Transformers and how they was designed, and think about, you know, like Dragon Ball Z toys and all these things, how they designed compared to the old, you know, doll, stitched up in doll. This guy, Buzz Lightyear, is the action figure. He is the it. And Buzz Lightyear thinks that he is not a toy. He thinks he is a space commander who flies around and fight evil and fight aliens and stuff like that. And Woody is trying to tell him, yo, Buzz, you're just like all of us, you're a toy. And Buzz like, I'm not a toy. I'm just here because I need my ship crash landed. He's really playing to his character, and Buzz doesn't realize that he's a toy. He legit thinks he is a space commander. So throughout the movie, Woody is getting jealous because Buzz is taking over everything. Andy is obsessed with Buzz Lightyear. He has Buzz Lightyear posters, Buzz Lightyear bed sheets, Buzz Lightyear this. He is changing the whole room, and there's a song called Strange Things Are Happening to Me that's playing out. By the way, Randy Newman, who sings all the songs in this movie, so great. I sing every lyrics back to back. You Got a Friend of Me, which the movie opens up with, to The Strange Things That Happened to Me, to Selling. I think the song's called Selling. Or Go Selling No More. Every scene I can mention. But anyway, so Woody's getting jealous. Woody's like, this is bullcrap. You know, I'm the head guy here. I'm Andy's favorite toy. Buzz Lightyear, who do you think you are? And Woody had to come to learn the acceptance that Andy can have multiple favorite toys. You know, just because he loves one toy doesn't mean he can't love all his other toys. And Woody is really getting over his jealousy towards Buzz, and throughout the movie, he's learning more about, you know, friendship, and that it's okay to have multiple different toys you love. There's not to be a perfect toy, and he thought Buzz Lightyear was a stuck-up like jerk. In reality, Buzz Lightyear just doesn't think he's a toy. He doesn't think he does think he's better than everybody else at a point. And he kind of realizes towards the end of the movie, oh, he's just like a toy like everybody else, and him and Woody have a heart-to-heart. But what happens is Woody gets jealous, and he tries to take Buzz out, in a sense. He wasn't trying to like kill him, but he was trying to get rid of him in a way where he couldn't be found. And Andy's about to move, so Woody's like, if I just put Buzz behind a bookcase, he can't be found until the move day. And he was trying to get rid of him, but ended up knocking him out the window. Thus, Woody gets tossed out the window, and he gotta go save Buzz because all the other toys are enamored with Buzz, and they realize that Woody is jealous of Buzz. So Woody goes and saves Buzz Lightyear. They get brought to Pizza Planet because they're chasing down Andy, who wanted to take Buzz with him to Pizza Planet. So they go chase down Andy, get stuck in Pizza Planet, and inside Pizza Planet, this guy named Sid, who is a abuser. He's a toy abuser. He destroys his toys, no regard, no delicacy, doesn't really care about his toys. Even the toys he destroys by mistake, he doesn't really care. He just does whatever he wants with them. It's really brutal. Throws his toys to the dogs. Just horrible stuff. They get picked up by Sid inside one of those old, I can't think of the name of it right now. Those claws, like you go to like these. I can't think of what it's called now. It's like trying to think how to explain it. So you go to like arcade, and then they have like the prize bucket there, and you have to give a prize, like dropping the claw down, grabbing the toy, and bringing it up. That's what Buzz get put in. They get put in like this alien spaceship, because Buzz like, oh, it's a spaceship. So when you go back home, where reality is just a claw, a game, the arcade game where you go pick the favorite toy up and then drop it off. Well, Sid goes over there, sees all the little aliens. He's like, okay, but he's like, wait, a Buzz Lightyear action figure. Goes down, grabs Buzz, and Woody's attached to Buzz, and they get dropped off into Sid's hands, and Sid takes them home. Before I get to that part, though, there is a part where it cracks me up, where Buzz Lightyear and Woody jumps into a Piece of Planet truck, delivery truck, and Woody gets in the back seat, and it's one of my favorite songs get played throughout this whole movie. I don't know what this guitar riff is playing, and Woody just getting tossed around, and the music with it is just phenomenal. I love it. It's quick music, but I love it. It always reminded me as a kid. I was always geeking over that. But anyway, they go to Sid's place. This is when the movie kind of changed to a different gear, and the movie doesn't stop. Like, it keeps going up, 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 up. Even the low parts of this movie don't really have low parts. They just keep building and building and building, and then you get to Sid's place, which you can call a low part, but it's not really a low part because it's another whole new thing. You get to see the toys that Sid messes with. You see how he treats the toys. You see how he treats his sister's toys. And Woody and Buzz feel like they gotta escape out of here, but while they're trying to do that, they're getting tortured by Sid throughout the way. It's really messed up. And Buzz sees us like throughout the time they're there. Woody keeps trying to escape, and Buzz finally realizes, like, he hears a Buzz Lightyear commercial. And he's like, what's going on here? He watched the commercial and saw that he's an action figure, he actually can't fly. Which earlier in the movie he was doing tricks and stuff like that, and he thought he was flying, but in reality, like as Woody called it, he was falling with style. So Buzz was like, okay, you know what? Forget that commercial, man. I can do what I want to do. And he goes and tries to fly with his favorite quote, to infinity and beyond, and crash lands really bad. And the song and everything, the high point of the song to the low point of Buzz crashing and the song mixed with it, it was perfect. Simply perfect. But yeah, and Buzz has this moment of depression where he's like, I'm just an action figure like the rest of you guys. And Woody snaps him out of it. Woody talks to him like, yo man, if you're an action figure doesn't mean you're not Buzz Lightyear. You're you, you're awesome kind of deal. He had this pep up speech with him. And they're trying to escape, but before they can do that, Sid gets a rocket and he wants to send Woody up, but he can't find Woody, so he chooses Buzz Lightyear to send up in a rocket ship. And Buzz is still depressed at this moment. They're like, he's a nobody. This when Woody really talked to him and said, hey man, you're a good guy. You know, snap out of it. You're cool. You're Andy's toy. Let's go home. But they can't do that because they have the Sid takes Buzz and attaches his rocket. And he's about to blow him up. Woody gets all Sid's toys together and they pretty much just show Sid that, hey, we're real, we're alive, and we don't like being abused. Leave us alone. Scares the crap out of Sid. Matter of fact, that dude probably has mental trauma for the rest of his life because of the way he treated his toys, and terrified of toys the rest of his life. Deserved it though. He was a jerk throughout the whole movie. He was like the movie antagonist. Get rid of him. And I like how they did it. There's no like just giant battle scene. It's literally just them revealing that we're alive. Don't mess with us. If you're gonna mess with us, you're gonna get hurt again. Just let you know, leave us toys alone. Treat us nice. Treat your toys nice. Which we don't see Sid for the rest of the series, but I'm pretty sure Sid probably treats his toys nice and delicate from here on this point. Now, the final conclusion of the movie, Woody and Buzz finally escape. Then they chase down Andy's moving truck. The same day this is happening, they're moving. Andy and his mom are moving away, so they chase down the moving truck. And they finally get to everybody. You know, they had a little conflict here and there where people were like, the rest of the toys like, no, forget you, Woody. You trying to kill Buzz. And then Woody's like, no, I have Buzz. He's right here. We're trying to get back. They get back safely. They land in Andy's hand. Andy's like, My toy's been here the whole time, which makes me think as a kid, like, is Andy that dumb? Because he didn't put his toys in his box. They fell in his box. He picked them up. So, whatever. So the movie's not about him, it's about the toys. Anyway, it's a great movie. I love this movie. It's a great movie. I can't figure out any bad spots about this movie. I literally, like, watched it critically and just like, this movie's great. I don't know how you can hate this movie. I can't think of it, like, if you're somebody who don't like Toy Story, something's wrong with you, because and not trying to take shots at people, but I'm just like, you gotta explain to me what you see the bad parts in, because I don't see it. The movie was done well, it was written well. Matter of fact, the people who wrote it, John Lasseter and Peter Docter, they both written the story, and John Lasseter directed it. It was great. Stars in this movie is really two people you really want to talk about in this movie. That's Tim Allen, who plays Buzz Lightyear, and Tom Hanks, who plays Woody. Their voice acting is great. Like, the rest of the cast is good, but they're really more side characters, because really a Buzz Lightyear and Woody story. You can talk about Sid, who voiced by Eric Von Deeten. He does great, but it's really just Buzz Lightyear and Woody. Those voice acting is phenomenal. Everybody else is great in this movie too, but those are really the pieces that take the cake. I should say, the pieces that make the cake phenomenal. Music, Randy Newman, who sings all the songs in this movie, great. The music, the instrumentals and the music for the tones of the movies, great as well. When the movie could be sad, the music is sad. When the movie's upbeat and going, the music's upbeat and going. It is done phenomenal. The animation for this year, 1995, still holds up today. It is still so good. It is like you can watch this movie anytime and still be like, yes, bravo, bravo. Like, I don't know what to say. I can't think of a bad thing about this movie. I'm trying. I can't think of a bad thing about this movie. Like, literally, if I want to be super nitpicky, it's like Sid and maybe Sid. Like, in fact, Andy, you see Andy's face and you see his reaction, but like, you see how he loves his toys. He doesn't even say it; they show it. That is great story writing. It's great display. It is so good. In the movie, it ends off with a cliffhanger. So like, you know there's gonna be a second movie, which Andy gets a puppy, and you're like, oh shoot, we just dealt with a dog with Sid. Is his puppy gonna be just like Sid dog? We don't know, but it's great. It's great. It's a great movie. It's phenomenal. All right, should you watch this movie on a Friday night? Yes, you should. You should definitely watch this movie on a Friday night. Grading time. I'm gonna grade Toy Story 1 an A+. From the acting, the voice acting, to the animation, to the writing, to the everything about this movie. The movie was so great because it set off not only all the other Pixar movies that you see from here on out. Disney and Pixar stayed together because of this. They didn't flop. They came hard, they brought the house, and they won the house. Like, this is the championship, this is the grand prize, this is the granddaddy of all Pixar movies with Disney. It's 1995 Toy Story. It's great. A+. If you've seen Toy Story 1, what did you think? Please let me know. Please put in the comment section below. And also, if you've seen it and there's like a actual story thing that's wrong, or some kind of thing that's wrong, point it out, because I can't find it. Like, this movie's a great movie. It's great. And don't nitpick, because you can nitpick anything, but like, oh, why does Woody, break that facial expression at that point? His facial expression was great throughout the movie. The characters, when it came to animation, the characters reacted the way they should react, and the animation was phenomenal because of it. So, great movie. Toy Story 1 is an A+. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Movie Breakdowns. See y'all next time. Keep being awesome. Thank you guys for watching this episode. I really appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe, and tell a friend about my series. Tell a friend about Grind Towards the Set. Tell a friend about the Movie Breakdown series. If you really like these episodes, I really appreciate it. It means so much to me. It means so much. I can't tell you how much it means. Like, it's like, I'll be really grateful you just told a friend and share and subscribe to the series. And thank you guys for watching this. Also, if you want to follow my journey outside of YouTube or Facebook, you can go to my Instagram page and you can follow me on my Instagram page at Ali_Zakka. It's right here. Put it right here in my face. That way you're like, where's his face at? Well, it's right behind the Instagram logo. Yeah, but you can follow me on my Instagram page. And also, if you want another episode of Grind Towards Success or movie breakdowns, you can watch the episode of Grind Towards Success right here. You can watch the last episode of movie breakdowns right there. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. See you guys next time. Keep being awesome.